Hey everybody, in this video we are wrapping up Fusion Drafting 101, and all we have left to do is make these little rectangles and put them in the correct location. Now, what we need to do here is we need to, start by paying attention to what we're doing. So we have a 1/2 inch rectangle that's an 1/8 inch wide, and there's 5 of them. The first one starts 5/8 in, and it's kind of an inch up. We're going to do the bottom row first, and then we'll add the top 2 pieces that are the opposite direction. Flip the opposite way, 90 degrees. Anyway, going into here, into our Fusion, remember that when we've edited things and we want to keep on creating the same sketch, we want to start by right-clicking and then editing our sketch, which will show us all the dimensions and things we've had going on there. Once again, if these dimensions are getting crazy wonky, meaning there's just too many of them, you can move them out by getting rid of them. I think you can also select and delete them too, because it's redundant to have them over and over again. Now, with that being said, here's what we're going to do to start off. We're going to start with the rectangle tool. That is the letter R. Coming in there, clicking that letter R, I'm just going to get it over here at the corner somewhere close and click, and I'm going to move. When I click and move, I'm going to type in my first data point, 1/2, 1/2, tab, 1/8, 1/8. And then I'm going to hit enter. Now, after I've made it, the next thing I need to do is use my dimension tool to put it in the right location. So dimension tool, which is letter D, selecting this bottom corner of my piece, sliding straight out, and I'm just going to drop this one short. This one's going to be 1/8 up from the bottom. That puts it down where it belongs that way. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put it over to the left and right where it needs to go by doing the same thing, clicking here, clicking that same bottom edge. I can zoom in to show you this a little bit better. It was this click, and then I'm going to slide with this one straight down. All right, and right now it's sitting at a 1/2. And I want this to be 5/8. Enter. All right, now we have that first rectangle. It is there. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get ready to create my next ones. I'm going to move a few of these out of the way just so I have clarity, I guess, in these pieces, in this parts. I'm going to select that one. It's not moving for me. Looks like I still had that one locked down. Drop it. So let me move those down. I just switch to my select tool. So let me move those down. Kind of getting these out of the way. Now, with that being said, the next thing I'm going to do is make the next one. It is a full inch over. So what I should do is come in. We're going to go rectangle again, letter R. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of hover over this point, and I'm going to slide to the right a little bit. And this will help me make that same, point, the same distance off, that 1/8 of an inch off. So I'm going to click, move up to the upper right, and I'm going to type in again what the direct dimension is, and that is 1/2, tab, 1/8. Enter. Now I've made that second rectangle. Mine's kind of freaking out a little bit. Too much stuff going on. And then the next thing I need to do is move this down. It's already 1/8 of an inch up. I need to move it away. So I'm going to come into my dimension tool. And where this needs to be is 1 inch from this other point over here. So I'm going to click there and here, and I'm going to drop this down, and this should be 1 inch. And push that second one we just did over. And I'm going to repeat the process. So one more time, rectangle, hover over the bottom little corner here, slide to the right. Notice how that dotted line is following me. Click, move to the upper right hand corner, type 1/2, tab, 1/8. Enter. Lastly, D for dimension. Select that endpoint, select this endpoint, slide up, drop it, 1 inch. Enter. Now we have our 3 rectangles. We have our other 2 to do that are on the side and going the opposite way. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in, and these are 5/8 of in. So what I'm going to start by doing is coming over this, because I'm getting smarter about running this thing. I'm going to hover over this little point, because it's the same spot where I want to be, just up into the part a little bit more. So I come up, notice the dotted line's following me. I'm going to click, and I'm going to move to the inside direction that way. And I'm going to type in 1/2. Oh, sorry, 1/8 first, because I'm making the opposite way. Tab, 1/2. Enter. Now, I just want to make sure I'm the 5/8 there, so I'm just going to quickly refer to my sheet. And it is 5/8. That's the one they didn't pull, but it is 5/8 to the edge. Now, going back to Fusion, now I need to move that up from the bottom. So same idea, dimension tool. I'm going to select, and I'm going to slide to the left-hand side. We want to go up 1 1/4 of an inch. Enter. Now that puts that piece up to where it needs to be. Now, once again, checking to make sure I had those things right. Oh no, it was supposed to be the top part there. So I made a mistake. Edit undo. Edit undo, Control Z. I'm going to remove that last dimension I did, add a new one, this time in the right spot. The top part is where we should be going to. And that should be 1 1/4 of an inch. That's correct. Now I have that first rectangle made. I'm going to use the R again. I'm going to hover on this top point, all right, and I'm going to come in and move across my piece. And that is dragging that line. And I can do it the same way to the other one. I'm just showing you can drag those points kind of any which way. I'm going to click and I'm going to move that down. And now pay attention. Once again, I'm doing 1/8 of an inch first. Tab, 1/2 inch. Second, enter. And now that I have it in the same distance going across as far as the height is 1 1/4, I just need to move this so it's the 5/8 over. So dimensioning from this point or this point would work. And then from there, going to that corner, sliding that down, dropping that, that should be 5/8. Now that we have that where it is, this is our completed piece. We can hit Finish Sketch. One thing that we can do here at the end is we can go to our sketches and expand them, right-click, and we can go to Show Dimension, and it will show all the dimensions that we've made before we do our screenshot. And now we're ready to do our screenshot of our area that shows what you made here for our submission for the 3.2. Hope that video helped. Good luck in the processes. Hopefully we're learning something. We're ready to do things on our own. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned some things in Fusion that's not so frustrating. Have a good day.